Mark always felt like he was living life on a different frequency. Conversations seemed to move too fast, instructions blurred together, and his thoughts, constantly bouncing like a pinball, never seemed to land where he wanted them to. He had spent years convincing himself that he was just bad at focusing or too sensitive, but deep down he wondered, why does everything feel harder for me than it does for everyone else? It wasn't until one afternoon while scrolling absent-mindedly through his phone at a cafe that he stumbled upon an article about neurodivergence, ADHD, autism, executive dysfunction, sensory sensitivity. The words felt like a mirror reflecting back pieces of himself that he had never been able to name. Mark's heart pounded as he read about how some people struggle with time management, how their brains work best under pressure but shut down without structure, how they can be hypersensitive to noise or textures, yet hyper-focused on things that truly interest them. Every paragraph unraveled another layer of confusion that had wrapped around him for years. Memories flooded back, teachers calling him lazy when he couldn't organize his assignments, friends getting frustrated when he missed social cues, the overwhelming exhaustion after a simple trip to the grocery store. Was this why I always felt different? Determined, Mark dove deeper. He listened to experts like Russell Barkley and Thomas Brown, watched videos from people sharing their own experiences, and even took an online ADHD assessment. The results weren't surprising, but they were validating. For the first time, Mark realized he wasn't broken, he wasn't lazy, his brain just worked differently. A week later, he sat in a therapist's office, hands clasped together. "I think I might be neurodivergent," he said, voice steady but uncertain. The therapist smiled warmly. "Let's explore that together." And in that moment, for the first time in his life, Mark didn't feel lost. He felt seen.